on the lights.
Have you been following F1? Then let's talk.
Racing into Miami for the first
The
time.
hottest ticket in town.
Hooked on Drive to Survive.
Drive to Survive.
Formula One is the Olympics of car racing. It is racing in which fastest cars in the world racing over 300 kilometers per hour all around the globe.
It's lights out and away we go. Perez does get away. We are going to get going in Monaco. It's the first ever Miami Grand Prix. Here we go then, the Canadian Grand Prix return. This is what we've all come to Silverstone for.
But it's not just about speed, isn't it? It's about engineering brilliance, razor-sharp strategies, and human skills. In this video, we look at the concept of the sport, the car, where and when does it happen, who is involved, and where can I watch it? What is Formula One? Formula One racing is a pinnacle of motorsport, where teams compete in open-wheel single-seater cars designed for extreme speed, precision, and performance. Now listen in. F1 has 10 teams. Each team has 2 drivers, which means 20 cars race on tracks called circuits. These circuits can be roads in a city like the Singapore Grand Prix or specifically designed tracks like the Abu Dhabi or Monza, Italy. Races known as Grand Prix happen in circuits all around the world. In Formula One, 2 titles are up for grabs. The Drivers' Championship, awarded to the driver with most number of points, and the Constructor Championship, awarded to the team with the most number of points combined from 2 drivers. Teams strategize to maximize the points using pit stops, the tire type, or even the team order, where one driver might be asked to let their teammate pass to aid for a championship.
Come on, Charles, don't do this.
Now, this can make things a little bit awkward.
Come on, this guy's the...
Balancing individual glory with team success makes the competition intense and dramatic.
No more radio for the rest of the race.
Next up, the car. Sorry, I have to. This is Lego W14 of Mercedes without Lewis in it. Now, a Formula One race car is nothing ordinary. It is designed to cut through air with precision thanks to its aerodynamics. Now, let's do the most easiest breakdown. The front wing and rear wing pushes the car onto the track to get more grip with a downward force, while the floor and diffuser would reduce the drag with a smooth airflow. Drag reduction system is a coolest feature which you can actually open, allowing you airflow, helps you to increase speed while overtaking. We love that. Now, F1 cars have different tires. They have sleek tires for dry weather and wet tires when it rains. How cool is that? Now, these cars are worth millions of dollars, 12 million each maybe. And the assembly sometimes takes months. The individual chassis, suspension, gearbox, and steering wheel all are assembled separately, and they are taken to each of the Grand Prix and assembled just before the races during the weekend. Now, who are the players in this game? Of course, the drivers. These are the superstars on track, the ones that you see racing, always on the limelight. Each team has 2 drivers, and they head the sport. Blending high-speed straights and challenging corners, drivers must navigate intense G-forces, split-second decisions, and strategic pit stops while teams optimize their aerodynamics, tires, and fuel. Even the slightest advantage makes a whole difference. Now, the Formula One drivers reach the grid through a mix of raw talent and financial backing from sponsors. Rising stars often participate in junior series like F2 in order to reach F1, but having a very wealthy sponsor would definitely help you get there. You know who. Drivers sign contracts, each outlining their salary, duration, and performance expectations. However, mid-season changes are not uncommon. Teams can fire their drivers if they underperform or clash with team goals. Drivers themselves can also switch teams for better opportunities, often during the silly season when the contract renegotiation happens. Now, apart from the drivers, we definitely have the team principals, mechanics, the engineers and researchers in R&D, and definitely the FIA. The Federation Internationale de Automobile is the organization that governs Formula One. They make the rules, ensure safety, and enforce penalties. Think of them as the umpires of Formula One. Now, of course, there are the fans. They make the sport this huge of a success. It is almost a Super Bowl worth of people that actually flock to these Grand Prix to see their favorite drivers take the podium. Okay, now where can I watch it? For online streaming, Formula One has their own streaming service called the F1 TV Pro, where you can watch all the races live with multiple camera angles, including onboard cameras and commentary. You can also watch it from the Fan Code app with way less subscription prices. Now, even better is when your pocket allows it, go watch it in person. Our nearest Grand Prix from India is Singapore, Abu Dhabi, or even Qatar. Formula One is not a one-day event like a football match. There is a whole season spanning across from March to November or early December. The season has around 20 to 24 races called Grand Prix. It is written Grand Prix but called Grand Prix. A typical F1 weekend is like this. We have the Friday with practice sessions, Saturday with qualifying, and Sunday the race day. To simply put, if you do well in qualifying, you start at the front lines for the race day. Overtaking can be very ambitious and tedious based on a million factors like car condition, tire, weather. It is best you start first. Formula One is a global sport and its races happen in different continents in the most iconic locations. Let's break them down. Europe, the birthplace of F1 with races in countries like Italy, the UK Silverstone, and Monza, the glamorous street race. In North America, in USA, Mexico, and Canada, USA even have 3 races now in Miami, Austin, and Vegas. South America, Brazil has legendary race at Sao Paulo's Interlagos circuit. Australia and Middle East, we have the opening season at Australia, and Bahrain, Abu Dhabi often closes it. And of course in Asia, places like Singapore, Japan, Qatar, and Saudi Arabia had been hosting races for a long time. What about India? The Formula One Indian Grand Prix was held at the Budh International Circuit in Greater Noida, Uttar Pradesh from 2011 to 2013, and Vettel dominated all 3 seasons. But unfortunately, the Indian Grand Prix was suspended due to logistical and financial issues. Now, even if you were a tiny bit interested about the sport, I urge you to go watch few races and then watch a season and try to survive maybe. It's definitely hooking. And well, if you liked the video, there is definitely more of this coming. Catch you soon.